It's time now for the PHL 11 o'clock news and it's late Saturday night, October 31st, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Late at 11 o'clock news and I'm here on this late Saturday night here. Top story at 11 o'clock in this late Saturday night here as a Russian passenger airliner crashed Saturday in a remote mountainous part of Egypt's Sinai Peninsula 23 minutes after taking off from a popular Red Sea resort, killing all 224 people on board, including 25 children. Searchers using high-tech sonars have discovered deep water wreckage of a vessel believed to be the cargo ship Alpha, which went missing on October 1st with 33 crew members during Hurricane Joaquin. 3 people were killed in downtown Colorado Springs, Colorado on Saturday morning before city police officers shot and killed the suspect, said the sheriff's office of El Paso County. In New York City, an out-of-control car plowed a group of trick-or-treaters on Saturday evening, killing 3 people and 4 others, and among the killed was a 10-year-old girl, police said. In Des Moines, with 10 Republican presidential candidates to give out a form on Saturday, 3 days after the raucous debate in Colorado, several took shots at a new common enemy. The debate moderators elicited loud applause from hundreds. Deaths, at least 6 people have died. In Texas, and storms that large parts of the state with heavy rains causing flooding and the cancellation of dozens of flights where stressors were reported to Houston and Florida said on Saturday. Publishers slain in Bangladesh housed after 3 hours stabbed in the latest attacks. Bucharest, Romania. When the first sparks flew, the lead singer of Goodbye to Gravity joked that they weren't part of the heavy metal band performance as survivors described horror as fire spread in Bucharest club. President Obama's decision to expand the U.S. war effort in Iraq and Syria is a reflection of the conflict and pressure on a commander-in-chief who adopts that the military force alone can't end the conflicts in those countries but throughout, so feels compelled. Turkey is set to hold its second parliamentary election in 5 months on Saturday in an atmosphere of political crisis that has resulted in part of the violence overflowing from the ongoing wars in neighboring Syria and Iraq. Long Beach, California. Rescuers will try again Saturday to remove more than 100 feet of fishing line from an entangled humpback whale that has been moving south along the southern California coast. West Palm Beach, Florida. Mourners called for justice on Saturday at the funeral of Florida musician Corey Jones was shot and killed by a plainclothes police officer after his car broke down on the highway on ramp. A new Navy destroyer was christened Saturday in honor of Marine Sergeant Rafael Peretta from San Diego, was killed in Iraq in 2004. Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen speaks during a meeting of the Board of Governors as the Fed looks at a way to shift bank losses to investors. In Beijing, activity in China's manufacturing sector unexpectedly contracted in October for a 3rd straight month. An official survey showed on Sunday fueling fears that the economy may be cooling further in the 4th quarter despite a raft of stimulus. Washington, a new form of crowdfunding is coming through that will allow startups to raise money by selling stock to Main Street investors. Congress has put an end to 2 Social Security fund strategies that may have couples have used to add tens of thousands of dollars of retirement incomes. The most flexible and fastest phototransistor ever made has been developed by a team of researchers at the University of Wisconsin. The gains came from the form of thickening researchers that previously dismissed as no accumulations. Scientists at NASA's Infrared Telescope facility on Mauna Kea, Hawaii, which is managed by the University of Hawaii, observed the way light reflects off the surface in a spacecraft called 2015 TB-145 to determine that there was a dead comet. A massive crack in the size of 7 football fields has formed the foothills of a mountain range in northern Wyoming and the Gaping Gash and the Big Orange Mountains has been ground locals for weeks as it continues to grow over 750 yards along the mountain. Fast food television advertisements may be especially targeting kids, increasing the risk of obesity, a new study suggests. Sylvia Burnell, Health and Human Services Secretary, announced that more than $2.2 billion has been awarded to cities, states, and local community-based organizations running the Wyoming Rat HIV/AIDS program. More than 40 Chipotle restaurants across Oregon and Washington State were closed Saturday after an E. coli outbreak was linked to some at a changed location in those states, according to health officials. Racial gap in breast cancer diagnoses have been closed. Okay, look at that. New England Insular here. Providence went out. 775 Cranston Street. A surface was on scene where the person stabbed suspects fled on foot, a male and female. Pierre Channel News Time, 11:05, and it's late Saturday night, Halloween night of 2015 here. It's time now for a traffic report, and it's late Saturday night. Let's take a look at the traffic situation here. Smooth sailing except for some few slow spots. Main turnpike Falmouth Spur a little slow from 295 to the main turnpike in Portland here. Mass Pike interchange with 293.95 a little slow here. And the Mass Pike on the westbound side, it is slow from Logan Airport all the way out to the Pruitt Tunnel here. Route 93 on the northbound side, so from Summer Square and Somerville to Medford here. Mass Pike on the eastbound side, a little slow before Route 128 in Weston here, and up in Salem, New Hampshire, where they have happenings tonight and Halloween. Expected to be busy on Bridge Street, Essex Street, Bridge Street, and all around the area of Salem, Massachusetts here. As expect this to be busy in the late night through overnight hours. Expect the roads to be busy and otherwise a smooth sailing commute on its late starting out here. And take a look at MBTA alerts here. Buses replace the red line service between JFK, UMass, and Quincy Center stations on October 31st and November 1st when start the end of the service here. Sewer line, SL1 Express and minor delays due to disabled bus, and SL4 Express and minor delays due to traffic here. And on the Queer Rail, last scheduled inbound train from Salem departs at 11:30 p.m. and expect trains on the Newburyport Rockville line 10 to 15 minute delays due to haunted happenings in Salem here. Peter Chell News Time is now 11:06, and it is time now for a weather report here for tonight. Mostly clouds got low about 42 degrees calm wind. As before you go to bed tonight, change your clocks back 1 hour because daylight savings time ends at 2 a.m. tomorrow morning here. For Sunday, the start of November, mostly clouds got about 62 degrees. Calm wind becoming southwest wind 5 to 9 miles per hour in the morning. Winds get gusty high 26 miles an hour here. Saturday night, Park got about 47 degrees and westward about 3 to 6 miles an hour here. Monday, both sides got about 61 degrees, calm wind. Monday night, Petrobras after 2 a.m. Otherwise, Park got about 42 degrees, calm wind. Tuesday, Petrobras before 8 a.m. Otherwise, Sun skies about 64 degrees. Tuesday, most skies about 44 degrees. Wednesday, Sunday, most skies about 65 to about 46 degrees. Thursday, Petrobras between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. Otherwise, Sun skies about 72 degrees. Thursday, Petrobras otherwise, Park got about 51 degrees. Friday, part sun's most skies got about 70 to about 49 degrees. And for Saturday, part sun's got about 61 degrees. Currently in Norton here, it is 47 degrees here with some few clouds and humidity of 77%. And that is going to be it for the Peter channel. 11 o'clock news in this late, so yeah, October 31st, 2015. I'm Peter. I hope you have a good night with a good positive thought. See you tomorrow morning. Good night.